With over 8 million broadcasts and over 600 million viewers engaged monthly, Restream is the #1 tool to increase your live audience organically. Restream enables you to create, analyze, and share your high-quality streams to over 30 different social networks at once. In this video, we'll go over all the different parts of Restream, from Restream Studio to our analytics, combined chat,
Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Jackson's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Crawford's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fight?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
Crawford shoving his opponent there. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good looking counter punch. He gets off with a combination up top. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. There it is! Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. And there he counters back against his opponent. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Last 10 seconds of this first round. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Able to dismiss that body shot. The combo lands upstairs. Nice block by Jackson.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak. So you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a 3-punch combination. Jackson's proving to be elusive. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Crawford.
Crawford's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches. Combination.
And round number 3 is underway.
Get in there. Let's go. Use your feet.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good strong combo. Crawford's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the 3rd punch in there and landed the combination. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions.
Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Putting his punches together. Good combination by Bad Intentions. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jackson's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Gets rid of that body shot.
Crawford's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is about the smartest guy.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block by Jackson. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jackson. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jackson. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. It's been 2 minutes of nonstop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Way to block there. Double shots both come in by Crawford. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Crawford's strategy of being a volume puncher paid off in that last round.
Listen, watch him pick his jab. Throws the jab, carrying away his power. Okay? Got that. He's gonna have it.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Blocks the headshot. Wow! Jackson's legs look shaky. He was hurt. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Oh, he has a granite chin.
Holy cow! Jackson's in bad shape. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on. Crawford staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Crawford's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. It's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. He's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Crawford's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Keep your hands, all right? Now, keep your hands up. Get on that.
So here we are, a new round underway. And in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. Holy cow! Jackson stunned and staggered. Oh, Jackson's down. First knocked out of this fight. It's going to be interesting to see how he recovers here. This fight is over. Crawford's going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached his opponent out. He's the victor. Crawford's arm to be raised in victory. He's still the champ.
Well, he got the kind of fight that he wanted, took advantage.
Great heaven, good sleep, hungry belly, bright gold on their teeth. The windows on the attic like sad eyes, the fixed sharp gaze.
Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Hudson's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring. Crawford's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
And he's fighting out of the
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now
With over 8 million broadcasts and over 600 million viewers engaged monthly, Restream is the #1 tool to increase your live audience organically. Restream enables you to create, analyze, and share your high-quality streams to over 30 different social networks at once. In this video, we'll go over all the different parts of Restream, from Restream Studio to our analytics, combined chat, events, and more. So, let's get right into it. Multi-streaming is the next step in the evolution of content creation, and Restream takes us a step further by enabling broadcasters to escape platform boundaries. Restream makes it effortless to grow your core audience across all of your existing social platforms without needing to spend extra time directing your audience to just one platform. To get started, first, create your account at Restream.io. Once you land on our dashboard, you'll be able to start getting your channels added. You can choose from one of the options here in our Quick Select, or click Add Channel to access all of our over 30+ supported channels. Now that all of your channels are added, you can quickly begin your live stream to Restream in one of 3 ways. The first way can be accomplished by changing your existing broadcasting software to stream to Restream. The second way you can achieve this is by using Restream Events, which will allow you to upload and schedule your pre-recorded video. The final method is Restream Studio, which allows you to go live directly from your browser. So let's go check that out now. This is Restream Studio. Our studio accelerates the live streaming process by giving broadcasters everything they need in a simple-to-use, easy-to-master package. From sharing your very own graphics, overlay, and videos, to highlighting chat comments and captions on your screen. You can do it all without having to have multiple tabs open or downloading anything. Once your stream is set up, you can begin by inviting all of your live guests, along with controlling the layout and screen capture from the controls here at the bottom of the webcam. Then once you're ready, you can click the Go Live button up here on the top to instantly go live to all of your connected channels. Once you go live, you'll notice on the right-hand side of the studio is our combined chat, which will automatically grab all of your audience's comments from all of your connected platforms and filter them into this convenient location. As I mentioned before, you can click these chat comments to make them appear on screen, or you can reply directly to your audience from this chat box here at the bottom. However, if you're not using Restream Studio, you can still access our chat directly by heading to chat.restream.io. Using this option, you can jump into our settings panel and grab yourself an overlay for your broadcasting software. Adding this overlay enables your audience and your replays to be engaged in the conversation. Once you're done with your live stream, you'll find the recording of your live stored here in our storage area, provided you're on one of our paid plans. From here, you can easily download and share the audio to an external editor such as Descript for your podcast, or download the full video without any worry over external copyright systems. You can also hover over your recordings and click Schedule. This will allow you to reshare this content to your audience later or on a different platform. Once you click that, you'll instantly swap over to a new page. And welcome to Restream Events. Aside from scheduling pre-recorded videos that you've uploaded, or from your previous recordings, you can also create events across all of your social media platforms here. Scheduling your streams ahead of time gives you a massive boost to the amount of engagement and views you'll get per platform, as your audience will have the ability to set a reminder to be alerted as soon as you go live. Finally, it's time to drill into your stream performance with Restream Analytics. Analytics gives broadcasters the ability to see exactly how their content performs across all of their social media channels at once, from engagement to common chat phrases and much more. This tool will allow you to tailor your streams to your audience, seeing at a glance what works and what isn't working. And that's it. You're ready to become a Restream master. I've been Randy from Restream, and thanks for checking out this video.
underway.
What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
Able to show you his blocking ability. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to get rid of that one. And a well-placed combination by Bad Intentions. Hudson's proving to be elusive. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
Good combination landing there. It's been 2 minutes of nonstop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Oh, and there you go. Hudson's legs look shaky. He was hurt. A good block. Crawford's corner's got to be happy about that last round.
You can't handle the speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up. Keep it up. Listening.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. But now the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Hudson's not putting forth much offense at all. Now, listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Effective work, the three-punch combination. Wow! Hudson stunned, and he is hurt. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Go ahead and get out of the way.
Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Crawford. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. And a sharp counterpunch by Bad Intentions. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Okay, you're doing great. Making it hard for me to hit you. Box is smart now. Hand it out, side to side. You understand? Listen, I want you to pick his jabs. Throws the jabs, carry it away, and got that. It's gonna happen. Gonna catch him. Get on that.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. The first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Crawford's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job protecting himself. Through the years, with all your training and leading guys to world championships, what was your basic approach? What was the one thing that you did time and time again and it paid off?
Well, Joe, it depends on what point you're at with a fighter. If you're at an early point, you don't know who you're fighting. You just want to make sure that everything is technically solid and you're approaching it from that end. But once you know in a training camp you're going into a big fight, who you're fighting, well, I took it into two pieces. First, I took care of my fighter that everything is right on his end. I do a checklist that the defense, the offense, everything's working. Then we start looking at tape and we come up with a very specific fight plan for that opponent.
Just like that. You're going to take this.
Here we go with the fourth round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good block. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Crawford. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Halfway through round number 4. He's targeting downstairs time and time again. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He fires off the combination there and it lands. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Wow, is he defensively sound. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Crawford's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one. Fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
Keep working the body.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Hudson's going a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
One, two jabs. He missed with that headshot. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Crawford's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Crawford's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Crawford's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab. Beautiful. Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down, and to have a great resolve, and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been.
Keep your distance.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Crawford's done such a good, steady, and consistent job in the first half of this fight. So much so to the point where I think he could get himself a knockout win here.
Well, he's on the verge of it right now, but that's the question. Does he want a knockout? I know that sounds funny. Who wouldn't want a knockout? But you got to push yourself a little bit more. Take a little bit more chances if you want to do that. And that we're going to find out in the next couple rounds.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight.
Working the jab.
Big headshot puts him down. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Blocks that belt line well. Good looking counter punch. Comes back with an overhand right. Hudson's doing half of his opponent's job for him. He's a sitting target. This is like being in the gym for his opponent right now.
Yeah, he's just standing straight up, making himself much too available.
Double jab right to the face. Good combination to the head.
Come on, side to side.
Crawford's doing really well on the outside. Hudson's clearly behind on points. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
And he's taking a pretty good amount of punishment.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit ragged there.
How does he turn things around?
Well, what he's got to do right now, look, the guy has shown he has a good chin. So forget that. Don't keep going to that same place because he's already shown you he's good. He's got that nice whiskers. Go downstairs for the body. See if he takes it good down there.
The ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Crawford's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Keep your hands up. Doing fine. It's just beating you in the punch, that's all. You need to throw. Not punch him. Key.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he could kill a little of the clock, survive.
Very clean offense from defense by Bad Intentions. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Hudson sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact
that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one fight you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Good job protecting himself. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Holy cow! Hudson's stunned and he is hurt. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Gets rid of that effort. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hudson's in a bad place right now. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Blocks it away. Really on target there with a 3-punch combination. The round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round, a little bit of a momentum gain.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Hudson's flat out afraid to engage in this fight now after being knocked down early.
Well, you know, there's a tendency of that happening, of being tentative, being a little bit worried about throwing your punches when you've thrown and you've been bit. Well, he's thrown and he's been bit, and he's got to get over it.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Comes right back at him with a... Oh, Hudson's on the floor and in a bad spot. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Bad Intentions is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Crawford's now celebrating a win and, of course, enjoying still holding on to that belt.
Well, he told us before the fight, Joe, that he envisioned himself keeping that belt. Well, he made that come true.
Through sandstorms, I've climbed cliffs, you can see what I'm dreaming. Even walked on water just to be here this evening. So here we go again, I gotta prove I'm no magician. Do you rap it in a hat rap? Cause it's clueless how I kick it. This is blood, sweat and tears, flesh and bone, a better way. Brotherhood of both, with a megaphone in heaven's case.
Shoot me down, raise my head, walk my field of dreams instead.